always bringing that truth. You know how I do. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday morning. Give us Shade the Baron Sambi, Mama Bridget, the Gay Days, the Barons, every deity over Saturday. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. It would also be, I think it would be the Black Road with Santa Muerte as well today. So we give Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I hope everyone had a beautiful day yesterday as well. So I'm gonna give some messages. I definitely am. So if you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you guys are not, welcome back. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all know the spew. Hit the like button. Put one of your many favorite Truth Gang hashtags in the comment section. Hashtag Truth Gang. Hashtag Tribe Vibes. Hashtag Study the Show That Self-Approve. Hashtag Loyalty. And we do have a new hashtag. I'm trying to get this trending. So this would help me out a lot, you guys. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. That's me. I was a kidnapped child at the age of 3. I've been missing for 37 years. The police and the feds are trying to sort the situation out. But in the meantime, in between time, do not let anybody forget about this situation, okay? The more attention that you guys put on it, the more you guys hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley, more people are going to see it. And your girl has a problem with patience. I mean, I've mastered the art of patience, but when you're waiting on, humanity to do their part, it gets a little frustrating when it comes to the patience part of the deal here, okay? Grand Rising, thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. So I wanted to talk, the name of the video, when I hop up out the cut, I promise I'ma speak up, right? So listen. When I found myself on this child poster or whatever, I was met by a bunch of people and naysayers that were basically like, what difference does it make now? You're grown. They didn't kill you. They didn't hurt you. So why are you okay? They absolutely did hurt me. Okay. They know they didn't kill me, but they definitely tried and they did hurt me. And I just want, people to understand that no matter how grown you are, when you have these type of traumas happen to you, it's never going to be easy, okay? I don't give a fuck how old you are, okay? If you were sexually abused, if you were assaulted, if you were, mistreated by family members, friends, and all of those things, most of the time you don't speak up until you are grown because you're facing, people who will ridicule you for the abuse that you endured when you're the victim. You feel what I'm saying, right? So that shit right there, I feel like it has to stop. One of the main things that I was met when I posted this, even with the solid evidence, with me being a little girl, matching the description, gold earrings in, ears pierced, lilac ribbon in my head, everything matching the description, and along with a person who matches the description that was wanted from several other kidnappings, there was this lady on there. And I'm bringing it up because, again, I'm still healing, okay? There was this lady on there. As soon as I posted, she's like, it's a hoax. Y'all don't give her any attention. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. Never was a hoax. This is a real deal situation for my life. This is not a hoax. She even went as far as to say 2 seconds after I posted it in the missing child's group to say, this is a hoax. I contacted the sheriff. The sheriff said it was a hoax. So, bitch, how you contact the sheriff and the sheriff told you that it was a hoax, and I have this evidence, which was never even looked at. The sheriff never contacted me. So then it was somebody that basically just did not want my story to get any attention. It was somebody who did not want this information to get out. I'm not sure who was behind that, but that was something that really hurt me. And I'm just going to be honest about it, right? That was something that really hurt me because here I am. I'm this 41-year-old woman trying to get justice for 3-year-old me. And when people see me as a 41-year-old woman, they're like, well, you're not a kid anymore. You're still alive. You have kids now. It shouldn't affect you this way. That's not true. Okay? That is not true at all. And people need to fucking stop. They really need to stop trying to victim shame people who have been through these things. And the main reason why people do not speak out is because, again, like I said, they're fearing that ridicule. And then we as a people, we're not taking people seriously when they say that they have been abused or when they say that people have done things to them. You're not taking it seriously. You think it's funny. You think it's a joke. You think it's a game. You think people want clout. And those of us who are really victims of these things, we're not searching for any type of clout. We're searching for our healing. So we can't let these things go underneath the rug. We have to speak out. You said, I didn't tell my mom I was sexually abused until 23. It took place from 4 to 11. Yeah, and that's the thing too. When you're dealing with things like that, and you're not speaking up, is more than likely because you already know what you're going to have to deal with. You know that you may not be believed. You know that people may ridicule you. People may call you a liar. And I just think that it's horrible that someone would call a child in that situation a liar. Okay? Because whether or not I'm 41 years old in my situation, I'm still that child. And if you haven't healed from that situation as well, you're still that child that has been sexually abused. Well, I don't care how old you are, and you still need to heal that part of your inner child. Okay, so if you're someone and you're in that situation and you're saying that this has happened to you, and it really has happened to you, whether you were misplaced from your family, taken from your family, sexually abused, physically abused, emotionally abused, financially abused, I will have your back. I don't give a fuck if don't nobody else have your back, but it's important to realize, because during those ridicule situations that I was dealing with, like on Facebook, people that didn't even know me, like nobody that was actually my friend on Facebook said anything, because y'all have been watching me for years. Y'all been looking at me. That picture has been posted 1,000,000 times. But people who did not know me, they were the ones who did not support or whatever what I was saying, and they thought I was joking and looking for clout. One of them was like, oh my God, she's a psychic. Look, they even went to my page and screenshot the video that I did when I said that they were trying to kidnap my son and murder my son and murder me, and said, look, she just wants new subscribers. They went to my page and they screenshot, look, she just wants new subscribers. When the truth of the matter is they were trying to put another generational curse on my son that I had already been through, because remember, that video was before I had even known that I was kidnapped myself. You get what I'm saying? So if nobody has your back in those type of situations, you got to speak up beyond the naysayers. You have to force it on them. Like, people were coming at me like, oh, this is fake, this is fake. And I was commenting back to every last one of them people. Not that I had anything to prove, but you're not going to make me go against what I know for sure happened to me and what's true within myself. And don't you let nobody else do you the same way. Fuck all these naysayers. If it truly happened to you, God is going to have your back. And anybody, that's another thing too. Anybody who didn't believe you when you were telling them about the abuse, when you were telling them this is what happened to you, whether it was physical, sexual, whatever the abuse was, they are part of the problem. And they need to be cut off. Motherfucker call you a liar and you know you're not lying, they need to be cut up. And I don't care if it was your mama, your sister, your daddy, your cousin, your brother, or whoever, because those are the people that you're supposed to feel safe with going to tell that somebody has touched you, somebody has done something wrong to you, somebody has hurt you. Those are the people that are actually supposed to take action on your behalf to say something or do something to bring you that type of justice. And those parents, let me say something to you motherfuckers, you parents, aunties, uncles, sisters, brothers, cousins who sat back. There were so many people, right, that knew I didn't belong to that family. And I'm just using myself as an example, but I know that tribe, y'all have been through some traumatic, horrible ass shit too. There were so many people in that family that knew I did not belong to that family. Like, this bitch just came with a child one day and then boom, I'm a part of your family. Nobody spoke up. 37 years, big ass family with 60 members. Not one person spoke up. Fuck all these people, y'all. Y'all have to understand that it's not just for my situation. It's for y'all situations too. These people do not love you. If they loved you, they would have never put you in a position of harm. If they had any love for humanity, anyone that sees a child being harmed, you're going to speak up. Like, I mind my business when a kid in the store and they flipping out on the floor and their mama got to pop, tap that ass in the store. I'm going to turn my head in that situation. But if I seen a child being abused in front of me, I'm going to speak up, and I don't give a fuck if you is they mama. I don't care. You're not going to do that child in my presence that way. And it's just that simple. But there were so many adults that they don't help, especially those of us who have been sexually molested, sexually abused, and all that other shit. I was abused as well in this family. And I got called a liar. I got called a liar when I said this person touched me. Just like you in this family that I was dealing with. I got called a liar when I said this person touched me. And I'm thinking to myself, Daddy, how can you believe him? And that's your nephew, and I'm your child, and you made me. I'm from you. That's your nephew. And I'm telling you, he touched me. My daddy looked me dead in my eyes and told me, you're a liar. That shit has to stop. So I'm going to speak up on it. When I hop up out the cut, I promise I'm going to speak up. And I mean that shit. And y'all need to do it together. We're going to have each other back in this shit. Us victims are going to have to help the other victims to heal. Because the people that are supposed to, like your mama, your daddy, your sister, cousin, and brother, they're the ones that are doing this shit to you. Okay? So that was like pretty much literally like my downloads to the situation, because I'm just tired of being victim shamed Motherfuckers saying you lying, they don't even know you. They just don't want your case to get any attention. They want people to look at you as if you're not telling the truth. Why would a child lie about being molested, hurt, abused, kidnapped? Why would a child lie about those things? If my child ever come to me and tell me somebody touched them, I'm going to tell that person that you're guilty until proven innocent, motherfucker. You're not coming around me or my child until we figure this shit here out. Instead of saying to my child, you're a liar, and keeping that person around. You are a part of the problem. If you are a mother, a father, sister, cousin, brother, auntie, whoever, and you stood back and you watched someone in your family be abused and you didn't say anything, you're the problem. And those are the people that are going to grow up to feel like abuse is normal. Hurt people. Those are the people that are going to go back and molest their kids and try to get you to leave your kids alone with them too, knowing what they did to you as a child. Those are the people that's actually talking shit to your kids about you behind your back, because these are the people that hurt you when they were a child, and they need other people to feel like if you ever spoke up on it, that there was always, you were on drugs, you were a liar. Motherfucker want to say you on drugs and shit like that. I'm not on drugs or anything, but most of the people that go through stuff like this, they do experiment with drugs because they're trying to numb the pain, because there's no other outlet. There's no other adult for them to talk to that they can trust, or that adult is going to trust them. You get what I'm saying? So they'll turn to those drugs, and then guess what these people who abuse you do? Then they want to turn around and tell people, oh, that motherfucker smoked weed, that motherfucker on crack, that motherfucker did this, that motherfucker did that. Or if you turn into a hoe, or you're out here prostituting, or you have love situations in your life, or you can't keep a nigga or whatever, it's all because of the sexual trauma that you abuse. And then they want to turn around and talk about you like they're not the ones who put this negative energy on you, who forced it on you, because at the beginning of the day, you were a child. And that's what people need to realize. Like I'm telling you, I have people come to me, well, you grown now, so why do it matter? Like they didn't hurt you, why do it matter? Because I want to know who really my mama and daddy is. Who are my sisters and brothers? Do I have any? Who are the people that truly love me? When you take a child out of their element, it's people that really truly love them that you're taking them from, and you're robbing them. You're robbing them of people who would truly love them. Nobody gonna love you like your mama do. Your real mama, okay? And I'm telling you this, chosen one. If your real mama, and I'm doing air quotations, doesn't love you, she's probably not your real mother. And I'm just going to be honest with you, because I spent many years trying to figure out why this bitch just did not like me. And I hadn't done nothing wrong to her. And it turns out I'm not even her fucking child. So it makes sense as to why we didn't have that connection that you would carry with the child that you had within your womb. Because I'm a mother. After I became a mother, I was for sure that bitch wasn't my mama no more. Because the way that I am with my children, they can do the most horrible motherfucking things. And I still will have that mother's love, that little tick in my heart for them. It would never be, oh, I don't believe you, you're a liar, I'm going to throw you out outside, I'm going to call the police on you, make you homeless, tell the neighborhood and everybody in the family all of your problems. That would never happen for my children, because I have something within me that I know for sure that is unbreakable. And that's that ethereal bond that a mother and a child share. So if I'm telling you somebody raped me, even if I got on your nerves before, we just had an argument, that ethereal bond is going to rise up. Nature-wise, like animalistic, is going to rise up. You fuck with my baby, now I got to bite your head off type energy. And if that energy's not there, you just need to understand that you should probably dig a little deeper, okay? And another way to find out, like I said, if you are missing that ethereal bond with your mother, is to ask for a DNA test, because I promise you, the moment that I asked for a DNA test, I got ghosted. And I'm going to post that for you as well. Spirit was having me to like go through my thoughts and my feelings and stuff yesterday. And they were telling me to make a video and also show the text messages where I'm asking valid questions. Hey, can I get a DNA test? Crickets. Literally, her answer was crickets. Okay, you fucked my husband. Crickets. Nothing. She just left me on scene. So if you feel that energy, the quickest way to find out, ask for a DNA test. And if they ghost you, you know that you don't belong to them, period, because there's no way. I wish one of my kids would say, you know what, let me get a DNA test. I'd be happy to oblige. I'm going to tell them I bet you $1,000 that this DNA test come back. And when the shit come back, I need my money, son or daughter, I need my money. You know what I'm saying? But we going to get into this oracle. We just going to get some randoms, because I didn't want to leave y'all hanging too long while I was doing my shadow work. There was some tribe that did reach out to me yesterday, so I want to tell you thank you personally. She inboxed me like 6 times, like, girl, is you okay? Because I'm feeling something. And some of the tribe members, some of y'all can feel when I'm sad or when I'm down or when, you know, things are just going right and I just go silent or whatever. And she hit me up and I just finally told her, like, sis, I'm having one of those days where I woke up and I started to be angry with these people about the abuse that I endured. So I had to like step back and breathe and try to go through the thoughts in my head. And I just literally was like, you know what? I'm just not for it today, you know? And she was very supportive and understanding, like, take whatever time you need, sis. Like, tribe's still gonna be here for you, you know? And I appreciate all of you guys that do that. But like I said, it's time for us to speak up. Like, nobody's going to give you justice unless you do it yourself. And this is why they want people to feel like you crazy or whatever, because they don't ever want you to do it yourself. They're not going to do it for you. They're not even going to support you because they are the abusers and they're cowards. Okay? They're scared that when you start speaking, all the little things that they should have never done to you is going to start coming out. So this is another thing that's they want to keep you in that little abused state. So during that age, whatever age happened that you were molested, abused, or whatever, they want to keep you right there. So when you do try to speak up as an adult, 40, 50 years old, you know what I'm saying, 30 years later, you know, when you do try to speak up as an adult, then you won't even have the courage to do so. You'll start reverting back to that inner child, which is scared to say what really happened to you. We got to get out of that. I'm going to support you if you've been abused and it's the truth, okay? All right, Spirit. So we give Ashe. We give Ashe to the divine infinite all. We give Ashe to all of our Oris that are in the upright. We give Ashe to our most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte. We would also like to give Ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits. No, that mean as well. We ask that they would deliver a message to the tribe, to the group, to the unit as a whole. That's most relevant at this point in time. And all messages that we receive a love, honor, and respect. And as always, Spirit, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. That's another thing, too, before I even pull any cards. Like, Spirit came in, like, so strong with me when they saw the situation that I was in years before everything is where it is right now. And they came in and they began to parent me. Okay? A whole bunch of mother type matriarchal energies came down to Mother B, Yeye Oya, Mama Bridget, Mama Marie Laveau, Santa Muerte. There were so many, Yemaya, there were so many mothering energies that came in to give me exactly what I needed. And even the masculine energies like Ochosi, father-like energies, Papa Legba, they come in and they still give you everything that you need. So you're going to be completely prepared to speak up when they tell you it's time to speak up. Okay, like, so you don't have to worry about nothing. Anything that you felt like you lacked, the Spirit will replace it 10 times better. And I'm going to tell you, the nurturing energy, now they got that I'll beat your ass side to them too, just like any parent would, right? But the nurturing side of these type of energies, the spirits, the ancestors, the angels, and guides, you can't find that shit nowhere in a human. You can't buy that shit nowhere. And that's real shit. So I ended up with better parental advice and control and all of that. You get what I'm saying? Because they come down here and they teach you really how to live. For real live, and don't be ashamed and don't be afraid and speak your truth. Unlike these fake ass elders who have failed us. But let's get into the oracle, okay? I don't know what that says. We're going to do 10 because when I started this live, it was 10:10 Central Standard Time. Ulterior motives is the first card out. Somebody got ulterior motives. Reptilian, oh Lord. Okay, so somebody's of reptilian energy. Yeah, they're about to get a rude awakening right now. Whoever this reptilian energy is, I can't see what that says. Sleeping with co-workers or people they're supposed to be working with. Somebody could be a college student as well. Take the messages as it resonates. Somebody's a member of the foster care program. Okay, somebody didn't grow up with their real family. Okay, and somebody finna get punished. Whoever grew up in a foster care program, those people, they finna get punished for whatever they did to you, so don't worry. They're finna get punished, okay? And then we'll do one more. Let's take it from here. Be careful who you have children with, all right? Take the messages as they resonate. Okay, if it does not apply, let it fly. These messages are definitely timeless, so you don't have anything to worry about as far as like when you come across this video on the date of the video. And we're just going to see what the overall message is. And even the title is channeled. That's what I just kept hearing this morning when I woke up. So everything's just going to be everything. And we're going to take the messages as they resonate. I still have that end of the year sale going on. $25 for a mini inbox read, as well as $50 for the full spread. If you guys would like to do that, just hit your girl up. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, hit the like button, watch the commercials, super chats, monetary donations, Cash App, everything is in the description bar. Well, it will be when I get through with this video, or you can go back and look at another video. And if not, just, you know, send positive vibes. That helps, you know, all of it helps. All right, so After I shuffled, the first energy back out is reptilian. So we know we got some evil motherfuckers out here. Jealous of your true light. So there's some reptilian energy that's jealous of your true light. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to change their ways. They're on borrowed time right now. They should be. Okay. Everything's going to work out in your favor, chosen one. You don't have anything to worry about. It's working out in your favor because you don't follow trends. You're a leader. Okay. Spirit says take it one day at a time, chosen one. Okay. They know it's hard. All right. Yeah. What else do we have? People are paying attention. People are watching you. People are paying attention to your story. So speak up, okay? Even if it looks like it's not getting the traction that you wanted to get or it didn't go viral overnight, get on here and use your platforms to save your life and to tell your story. That is literally the instruction from the spirit, okay? I don't know if you need to start a platform or you have one already, but you need to start telling your story. You need to put this shit out there so that these people can get in trouble. I don't care if it happened when you were 10 and you were 40. They can still be charged with child abuse. And if they're still doing it right now, that child abuse will be up to adult abuse because those are real felony charges. These people can pay. There's no statute of limitations on certain things, okay? Yeah, somebody's parents been trying to poison them. This is what it says. Oh, my God. Because they're dirty. Probably because of the shit that went on when you was a child and they expected you to be dead by now by suicide or doing drugs because they abused you. But you're not. Okay, what else? No reply on red, kind of like, my mama when I asked her for a DNA test. Do whatever you got to do in confidence, okay? These people are hateful, period, point blank. You are the master. You are the last dragon. It's time for you to show up and show out for yourself, okay? Somebody's going to end up in state prison. That's what this says because they on E, period, point blank. They don't have no more fuel. Somebody got locks in this situation. You got the juice, person with the locks. Distorted relationship is in reverse. Again, distorted relationships do not just have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife. It can be mother, daughter. It can be uncle and nephew, uncle and niece. Inappropriate relationship is distorted. Okay? Somebody touching you, that's a distorted relationship. Especially if it's somebody in your family. The relationship is now distorted. Okay? We're letting go of any of this. Okay? Yeah, somebody wants you to be quiet about, look, somebody... My bad, y'all. Hold on. I got shit. Okay. Quiet about the distorted relationships. They want you to be silent about whatever the fuck this is. They want you to get over it. They just want you to be silent and get over whatever happened to you. That is bad advice. That's what the next card says. That's really bad advice. Okay. Talking about this shit, letting people know, bringing the public's attention to your personal situation is going to help you heal. Because one thing that the majority of humans do not like is when somebody else is being abused, okay? Especially children. The only people that don't like it and don't want you to speak up are the ones that are abusing them, okay? Yeah, somebody's fixated on you following this bad advice, fixated on you not speaking up on your situation, okay? Yeah, and this really is giving like destructive tendency vibes. These people or whoever you're listening to, you just need to stop, okay? Because it's going to lead to you having destructive tendencies. These people already have those type of patterns, which is why they hurt and harm people whom they deem weak or people that they cannot defend themselves. Child molesters, they can't get no pussy or no peenie, okay? And they go to people that they cannot defend themselves to get their rocks off because they know any adult that's in their right mind is not going to be fucking with them because they can obviously see that there's something wrong, okay? They're also very desperate. That's what that card says, okay? I don't give a fuck. There's no such thing as just being attracted to a child. No. There's just no fucking such thing of it. Like, it's just not, okay? Or a family member. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Yeah, lawsuit. That's what's going on right now. Y'all finna be able to sue these people. Gather up your memories. Gather up your evidence. It's time now for you to get your justice. Whatever it is. And it's going to be hard. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that this is going to be a piece of cake. No, it's not. It's going to be hard telling the truth. Just telling the truth about somebody that you deemed as someone that you love. Your uncle, your mama, your sister, your daddy, your cousin, your brother, anybody. Okay, they have you feeling like it's your responsibility to keep the bond of the relationship going or the bond of relationship tight when it was really their responsibility to do that by not harming you, okay? Somebody's trying to summon spirits to stop a lawsuit for something that they have done, okay? Yeah, they want to block somebody's healing vibes. Healing vibes is in reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to move to a higher ground. That's in reverse too. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to move to higher ground. But 555, it's gonna happen anyways. It's going to happen anyways. This is that harsh change that doesn't feel good, but it is necessary to push you onto the right path, onto your healing journey, onto your vibration of healing. Okay, it's necessary. Yeah, these people want to be you, so there's a jealousy there about you too. And sometimes people will just hurt you and try to destroy you because they're jealous of you. It be mothers that's jealous of their daughters because their daughters are cute. And I'm talking about at young ages. At young ages, because I know this bitch was jealous of me. Young ages. You are still young. You know, your daughter's like 14, 15 years old. Well, hopefully you would probably be, 40, 50, something like that. You should still be young and feeling yourself. Okay? Ain't no such thing as a young person taking your youth. That's you all over again. You should be happy that your daughter is beautiful, that your son is handsome, that your son is making it farther in life or making more money, because they're pushing the generations along. That's what they're the fuck supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. So I'm getting that energy as well. Like most of these elder peoples sexually abused you, sexually molested you and all that other shit because they wanted you to have mental issues, drug problems, self-esteem issues, confidence issues, because they did not want you to push the bloodline along by, becoming the first millionaire, being healthy, being happy. That shit turns around a whole bloodline. Just one person turning from those wicked ways, it waters the seeds for the future generations. Okay? Look, I can't make this up. They want to be you. Elders failed the youth. I just pulled these cards right on camera in front of you. Like, come on now. These elders are jealous of the beauty that you hold, of the heart that you hold, of the mind that you hold, of the way your body built, of everything, of your smile, of your hair, of everything. When really, if they are your family members, you're just pushing the bloodline along like you were created to do, living your life, but they don't want you to have happy relationships or whatever, especially mothers, because I've experienced this, mothers that sleep with, y'all mates, or fathers that are asleep with a dude's woman or whatever. If that's happening, it's because your daddy jealous of you, your mama jealous of you, and they just mad because those days for them are over. And they want to have a part of what you got going on. But really they are, because y'all DNA is the same. So that means like they live through your DNA. That's what your children are. So whatever's happening, if your son becomes the first millionaire, CEO of a company, you still accomplished that. You created that. I don't understand why they see it as a jealousy thing instead of this is what I created. Now look what my child has created for my grandchildren. Okay? Success. Look, you still gonna be successful. You just gotta stand alone. Success. Stand alone. Fuck these elders. Okay? Unannounced visits. So some of these people want to pop up on you. You don't got to open your door. Or this could be the police making an unannounced visit. These elders they signed their soul over. That's what they say. Sign their soul over. Okay? The Holy Spirit gene. So yeah, they were trying to purposely destroy you, purposely destroy your bloodline, purposely destroy your wholeness, you being whole inside, because they already made some type of agreement with demonic energies when they was younger. Y'all don't know what the fuck they was doing in the 60s, 70s, 50s before you got here. Them motherfuckers was teenagers too, but they was in the woods doing fucking seances and shit. Streetwalker in reverse. Again, somebody wanted their child to have sexual traumas, so they would act out in the whorish ways, male or female. Okay? Beauty's only skin deep, period. Okay? Now these people want to run away. They want to hide because they know we're about to start speaking up, and I'm here to encourage you to do so. Okay? Yeah, helplessness in reverse. They running and hiding because they felt like they had rendered you helplessness. They have to do these things to you when you're young because it'll have more of an effect on you, shaping the adult that you'll become. Right? Ain't nobody getting molested at fucking 25. Okay? You get molested at, young age, between birth on up and whatever. That's already setting the stage to mold the type of adult that you'll become. Okay? They're trapped in your mind about how you're not trapped in your mind. You see clear exactly what happened to you. Do not black that shit out of your memory. Okay? To keep the family together. You are a leader, period, point blank. This is very bizarre energy, but we got to deal with it, and we're going to deal with it. We got, if you love me, won't you say something? That goes for everybody, okay? If you're a mother and you love your children, tell them. Okay, if you're a child and you love your mother and your father, tell them. Your sister, your brother, tell them. Even if it's a friendship, tell them. People get offended and look at you crazy if you tell them, hey, bro, I love you. You don't have to worry about nothing. I love you. I got you. And it ain't no gay shit. It ain't no nothing. It's just that you're loving and you want this person to know that you love them. But on the other hand, it's weird now to say that, or they got to look at you like you gay or something because they're saying that they love you. Okay? Fuck these people. No more chances. Okay? Yeah, you broke generational curses. And that's what speaking up and speaking out is about. Breaking generational curses. Okay? This ain't mine. Yeah, something is a low down, dirty shame. Okay? Somebody didn't want you to have any promotion in life. The actor or actress, you could have came from money or you supposed to be in money. Years of spell work. So you could have been an industry baby. Somebody who was supposed to be the star. Somebody who was supposed to make it very far in their life. And they did spell work on it. A lover did spell work as well. Emotional manipulation as well. 6 feet deep. So something's dead, something's over, something is done. Somebody could drive an SUV. Okay. Somebody needs to use the art of crystal healing. Use crystal healing. Okay. Those things do work. Like I said, they're just physical representations of, you know, the type of things that you need. So like if you needed love or whatever, you can use the rose quartz. And it's not like you're going to go find like a partner. You could use it for that. But the first thing that rose quartz promotes is self-love. So it's just going to help you carrying that on you, or even putting it in your bath water is just going to help you love yourself more. Put you first. Okay? Somebody needs to practice that. El Cristo Negro in reverse. So that's that sacrificial Christos type energy. This is the real Christ right here, Jesus. But his name ain't Jesus. El Cristo Negro energy, okay? But it's in reverse, so it's like you're not going to let these people sacrifice you. And if you don't speak up and you still have childhood wounds from being molested, being abused, being abandoned, whatever it is, then you are being sacrificed. Because there's a part of you that's unhealed, which would in turn shut off one of your gifts. Wherever they're hitting you at, that's where your gift is, okay? Just like old girl with the fucking reader and all that shit. I just had a heart attack. My kid is this. My heart chakra is my gift. So they're going to try to hit you in your gift area, the areas that you're gifted in. So you have to heal these things. Okay? My heart chakra is my gift. So motherfucker will try to play on my heartstrings to get me. Okay? Somebody wants to apologize, but it's a half-assed apology. They're very insecure about themselves, or they could just be insecure about approaching you. They know that they did something wrong. Some of these family members, they're sick with cancer, broken bones. They're falling apart, and they're sad, and they're miserable, and it's the same old song every time you see them. It's because of what they have done to you as a child, and they never said, I'm sorry. They never sought forgiveness for their sins against you. So that's why it's showing up in their body. So it ain't like you need to be going over auntie house and uncle house trying to make sure they're okay in bed, because the reason why they're in bed and not healthy at that age is because they did something to you. And we know that this could be possibly true here because there are 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, 80-year-old black women, black men, white women, white men that look way better and are having half the health issues as you. And it's because they led better lives. And I don't mean money-wise. I mean inside, like they weren't out here vengeful. They were not out here hurting children. That's where you get the youth and shit from. You live that life free of sin. You follow the laws of Mayat. You're not doing anything moralistically wrong. And that's just to sum up the laws of Mayat. If you're new here and you don't know what the laws of Mayat are, it's following your moral scale, period. So if you know what's wrong, you sinning. Yeah, somebody's protected, highly protected. Indestructible wall of protection is out here. Nobody can stop you. Nothing can hurt you. Even though some of these things did actually hurt you, but you were a child then. You are an adult now. You're able to deal with this situation head on, and it's time for you to face it. It's time for you to confront your abusers, period. And they don't have to say much. They don't have to agree with you. They don't have to say anything. Speak your truth. And whatever they believe on what's their truth is, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You can say to them, I remember you came into my room and you did this to me. And they can deny all they want to. Don't let it upset you. Speak your truth. Stand your ground. When they try to tell you you're lying, that's not what really happened. Keep on saying, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not. Keep on fucking saying it until they get it. Okay? Self-improvement. Yeah. Somebody didn't want you to improve yourself because it's in reverse, but I wouldn't worry. A lot of fucking cards just fell on the floor. I know y'all probably heard that. So the first one that I see is casualties of wars. So it's a lot of people that may end up getting hurt. You might have to cut a lot of people off because you're speaking your truth in order to improve yourself. If me speaking my truth offends you, then it's because there's some truth that you don't want to be told. And it's just that simple. Yeah, these people that have done these things, they're controlled by demonic forces, okay? They're not even human at this point, and that's why they can do that. And we did start this video at 10:10 Central Standard Time. Now we got the number 10, which represents the beginning of a new cycle. Help within your divine realm to find your own destiny and your own spiritual journey, higher purpose, higher self, inner peace, inner wisdom, positive changes. This is associated with the wheel of fortune and tarot. It signifies change, growth, new beginnings, okay? You are on the cusp of a new chapter of great things in your life: innovation, leadership, accomplishment, and success. Have faith in everything that you do, determination and confidence. Be assured that angels are supporting you. So like I said, when you're going into the shadow work to do your inner child healing, if don't nobody believe you, God got your back. Asha Israel, Mama Omega, I got your back. I don't give a fuck. If you telling the truth, then I'm going to have your back, and so will God. Okay? It's your birthright to be happy, to be healed, to get your inheritance or whatever try to take from you. It is your birthright to have these things and have happiness, okay? Yeah, somebody's very unsettled, and I'm getting they're unsettled by the fact that I'm saying this shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't do shit to people, and this wouldn't even have to come up, okay? Semen is out here, so sperm, nut, okay, masculine energy. Somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side, so they could have planted their seeds somewhere else, and now they want to, come back or whatever. Risk versus reward. They didn't weigh the scales out. Whatever they were taking a risk was too much of a risk. They didn't get enough reward, okay? And now they're going to be overthrown by truth, whoever these people are. Yeah, this is a godsend. You speaking your truth is going to be a godsend, okay? People used to support these family members, friends, and all this shit, but now that they're seeing because you're speaking your truth, these people are getting booed. They have no support. Nobody wants to hear anything that these people have to say now because they know that they are liars. Okay? Yeah, you the rising phoenix. So it's like motherfuckers could have been going around saying you was a hoe, saying you was a prostitute, saying you was on drugs. And if you were at one point in time, we already know that it wasn't nothing but due to the traumas that these people inflicted on you in the first fucking place. Okay? And every single time that they have people come and look at you like, look at that motherfucker ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. Every time they have people come and look at you, they only see that you're someone who keeps on rising out of the ashes. You're someone that just can't be pushed down and stay down. You're someone that keeps on getting up. Look, what the fuck? Statue of limitations removed. Now, this is the spirit because y'all seen me pull these motherfucking cards. You don't got nothing to worry about. They still can be charged with the crimes that were against you when you were a child. It doesn't matter if you're an adult right now. Okay? They still can be charged with these crimes. Be careful what you take for granted. You can do damage. Okay? Yeah, these people did some type of damage or tried to, okay? And they feel sorry for themselves. There's a lot of people that do shit like this, and then when they get called out on the shit, they're the victim all of a sudden. Okay? These people are conflicted and worried about money. So they may have to pay you. That could be the lawsuit energies. They may owe you some money because of the trauma that they inflicted on you. You may be able to file a lawsuit and sue all of these people. And I would even sue your funky ass mama that said you was lying about being molested. That's defamation of character, bitch. Let's get up in this courtroom. I told you, bitch, he touched me. I sue her ass too. And you should be worried about it if you're the elders that failed the youth out here that these motherfucking spirits is talking about, because how dare you do the children like this? Okay? Conflict of interest, period, point blank. So they want to try to say like it's a conflict of interest in the courtroom concerning this situation. There will be no conflict of interest. Only conflict of interest is that they're saying you're lying and you're saying you're not. Okay? Failure is out here in reverse, which means you're going to be successful if you do decide to speak up and you do decide to take these people to court You're going to be successful, okay? Your life is going to all of a sudden be good. We got, whoa, life is good. So like your life is going to change real unexpectedly, and it's going to turn into good. It's probably because you're going to be getting some type of money from these people. And again, somebody could be in college, and you may need that college to better yourself, to better your life. Now, I'm not a promoter of college because I feel like the school that you really need to be learning is the school of life. But if somebody was trying to go to college or whatever, speak up on your situation. You're going to be able to sue these people, and you're going to get the money. Every money that you need to do whatever you're trying to do, you're going to get the money, okay? You are. Yeah, somebody finna get the money so they can follow their dreams and follow their visions. Period, point blank. Harvest is out here. You about to get paid. Harvest. You finna get paid. And things are going to then be different because now we got different out here, okay? Israel is out here. Ashe. Somebody's last name could be Griffin. Okay, somebody is doing drugs. That came up. Sniffing lines. And if you are doing drugs because you were abused as a child and you have all this hurt and this pain, look, I'm not one to tell you how to deal with your hurt and your pain or whatever, but you're going to have to slow down so that you can focus on getting your justice. Okay, when it's time for you to go to court, you can't be in front of the judge all broken down. You need to be standing in power and confidence. I'm not telling you to quit. Maybe just slow down a little bit. We know you hurting. Spirit knows you're hurting. Okay? Slow down a little bit. Start to heal yourself as much as you can with whatever you have within yourself. So when it's time to present yourself in front of these people who have accused you of lying, in front of these people that have abused you, you're going to be looking like the best one in the room, the healthiest one in the room. I understand. Okay? I understand what you're going through. Them drugs is just to numb your pain. It ain't healing shit. It's not fixing shit. It's just temporarily blocking your neurons so that you don't feel any pain. That's all it is. Okay? Yeah, these people finna get a punishment. Okay? So don't worry about it. The next card is punishment. Change people, places, and things. A quote from Reverend Johnson, Circle of Light Church. Okay? You got to change people, places, and things in order to keep going. It's when people do not change people, places, and things that shit goes bad. Kind of like, you know, rappers that become famous and they don't leave their hometown and then they the first one in on the block. Because they did not change people, places, and things. Your level changed. You went up a notch. Why are you still in the hood? Okay? Whoever mess with you, it's going to be trouble, trouble. Also getting strip club energy because that was Dollar Bill from Players Club. Okay? Yeah, it's a setup in reverse. I'm getting cousin Ebony energy as well. So somebody could try to set you up, hotel room, whatever. Just, yeah, don't. All right, just don't. You're protected from this energy. Somebody's name is Anita. She's in reverse. So, yeah, Anita is stuck in the matrix. Anita, bitch, get your head out the matrix. Yeah, because she getting exposed for what they are, for what she is. Okay? Spirit is telling you messages are coming in. You need to listen to the birds as well. You're about to receive some type of gift of treasure, okay? It could be some type of money. We got currency out here as well. Yeah, a miracle worker. So some type of miracle is going to be given out to you. Chosen one. And you're not a chosen one if you haven't been through no shit. If you haven't been abused. If you ain't been lied on. Okay? If motherfucker ain't tried to fucking ruin your reputation just cause. You're not chosen. Because they would have no reason to do so. All right? What else do we have? Fountain of life. Like I said, miracle worker, fountain of life. You are the fountain of life. This is why none of these situations could break you. This is why you're still successful. And then notice when you're doing good, how they want to come and then drag you back down. The moment you start doing something good, get a new job, they got something to say about you. And I was talking to Tribe about that too, I think on the phone the other day, how she would say, when she was sitting around her house, depressed, crying, hurting, no one would check on her. But as soon as she would get a new job or something and be happy, smiling and posting or whatever, that's when people would come and try to hurt her or try to drag her down. Okay? Mythology is real as well. So that means like Papa Legba, Zeus, Medusa, all of them is real. They all real. And you do embody those energies, period. Okay? Ace Boon Coon in reverse. So somebody got a fake ass friend around them. Let them go. You don't need them. And how you know this person is a fake ass friend? They're always judging everything that you do. I'll give a personal example. how you really know somebody a fake ass friend. When I got that 100-year-old house, I literally just moved into that house. So I'm putting up stuff and getting shit together. And then one of my ex-friends comes over. She was my friend at the time. She comes over and there's newspaper all over the floor and we're rearranging shit and we're trying to put shit up. First thing she says is, wow, this is a nice house. Good job. I'm proud of you. I'm happy that you are stable. I'm happy that you and your children have everything that you need. She looks at the newspaper on the floor and says, I would never have my house looking like this. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, don't you see all these boxes? We're unpacking. It's not like my house dirty. We're literally unpacking, but she was looking at it as if my house was dirty. And I was like, yeah, bitch, you're not really my friend. When I first started locking my hair and it wasn't as long as it is now, the same friend told me, and this was years ago. I done had my locks for about 12 years now. This is years ago. When I first locked my hair up, I had put some jewels on it. You know how you decorate your locks and shit? She's my white friend. I'm the black friend. You know what I'm saying? She's like, why didn't you put a jewel on that lock? You look like a boy. This hairstyle is not going to work out for you. I don't like it on you. And look at me now. My shit is all the way past my ass. What are we talking about here? That shit right there, that's how you know you got a fake ass friend. They underhanded complimenting your ass, so they're always trying to throw off on how they would do things. This is, well, it ain't your life, and you not me, so I'm gonna do me this way. Okay? Fake romance, so a fake ass lover too. So we got fake ass foster parents, family, friends. Change everything. You want the new in your life? Change everything. People, places, and things. You don't hang out there no more. You don't go to that place no more. You don't smoke no more. That's the things, okay? You don't fuck with auntie such and such no more. That's the people. Or you ain't fucking with your birth sister no more because you know that bitch really jealous of you and she want to be you. Okay? I also had this, and this is facts. Everything I speak is going to be real facts. When I first got to St. Louis, some of y'all may remember or not, I was already established in my spiritual business where I'm selling products, I'm selling ancestor money, I got the answer, I'm doing my thing, right? My sister wants to get involved and she wants to be in the spiritual business with me because I'm already established. So I'm about to start this business with my sister and bring her in, introduce her to the tribe and everything. Thank God I did not, because one day she called me and she said, I don't want to go into business with you. And I said, why you don't want to go into business with me, sis? I mean, I already have, I'm already established. I already have the following. I already have everything that I need to start, a physical store, a place where people can come in person and, and see me and get their readings and shit like that. And she tells me the reason why she's backing out of the business plan was because I'm the Nike shoe and she's the Shaq shoe. These are her exact fucking words. I'm the Nike shoe in spirituality and she's the Shaq shoe. So if people come to the store, nobody's going to come and see her. They're all going to come and see me. And you know what she did? She went and started a spiritual business on her own, and that shit was dead within 3 months. She went and got a whole fucking brick and mortar, like the flea market where she can get a stand and everything. And those E5 people ran her ass the fuck up out that market. Yeah, they did. But if it was me, they would have never did that shit to me. Because I know what's up. So what's up? You want to question me about what you want to question me about? Not that I have to answer to you anyways, and I don't give a fuck if you is a Babaluaye. Or not a Babaluaye, maybe that's significant here. A Babaluao. Okay? But it's just that simple. So people are jealous and they'll tell you. When she said that shit to me, I was like, jealous. Bitch, you jealous. You just called me the Jordan and said that you were the Shaq. When I fully intended on introducing you to my tribe, sharing my clientele with you. Because I feel like you have something different to offer than what I have to offer. You can't do what I do spiritually. Anyway, somebody speaks multiple languages. That could be Papa Legbo or any gatekeeper. Okay, they about to get a reality check, okay? What else do we have out here? Talking to the wall. Yeah, so somebody's no longer listening to criticism or anything like that. Karmic doctors are in reverse, so we know that there was witchcraft done here. And a karmic doctor doesn't necessarily just have to be a witchcraft or a practitioner. It could be that doctor that's helping your mother or your father or whoever your parents diagnose you with motherfucking ADD and you don't have that shit. Just so they can put you on a medication and say you have a problem. If you don't have none of that shit, or ADHD, hyperactive disorder, and all that other shit, the doctor signing the paper, but they ain't never even seen you. You ain't been to no doctor. That's the karmic doctor. Okay? Strange things are happening in the atmosphere, so don't be shocked by the energies, okay? So if y'all come across weird energies, strange energies, it's just the energy amongst the earth, okay? You don't have any attachments to you. So whatever demonic attachments, sexual attachments, addictions, and all that other shit, you don't have any attachments to you. And one thing that I do know about chosen ones, even if you did do some drugs, you don't have addictive qualities, right? And you're a chosen one, right? So you could buy beans for like a week, right? And then not bop any at all and be just fine. You don't got to rush back to the dope man to try to get you a bean or nothing. You just fine. You had a week of partying and that was that. You're chosen. There's something in your DNA that won't allow those type of energies to attach to your body. Period. Unless you're doing like crack or meth or something, because I know it's a demon that come with that shit specifically. Okay, I've seen people motherfucking change just being in Atlanta and being in motherfucking, what was that other city I was in? Omaha, Nebraska. Meth heads everywhere. Okay? Joseph. And I did do some research on Joseph in a multicolored coat. I'm just going to give y'all a snippet because I have it right here in front of me, right? But I was doing some research because the Spirit told me to break down that story. But just listen to how favored by the Father he was. I'm going to give you all the colors on Joseph's coat. And I want y'all to close your eyes and use your imagination just to look and see how beautiful this coat will be, because that's what I did. Okay, so all the colors on Joseph's multicolored coat was 29 colors: red, yellow, green, brown, scarlet, black, ochre, peach, ruby, olive, violet, fawn, lilac, gold, chocolate, mauve, and I'll say that M-A-U-V-E, okay, cream, crimson, silver, rose, azure, lemon, russet, gray, purple, white, pink, orange, and blue. That had to be the most beautiful, brightest colored coat that anybody had ever seen. No wonder why them niggas was jealous. And when I was studying the story yesterday, because I had to keep myself busy or else, I'll be starting having flashbacks and shit. When I was studying the story of Joseph yesterday, the reason why they were jealous of Joseph is simply because not only did his father favor him, but God favored him too. What made them decide that they were going to plot his murder and throw him into the pit and all of that shit was that God had simply given them a dream. God had given them a dream that he was being bowed down to by the moon, the stars, and angels, and 11 stars came down. They all had bowed down to him, and his brother was like, what the fuck makes you so goddamn special that the stars, the moon, and the sun and everything would bow down to you? And simply because of the words that he spoke, they got angry. They got jealous. They got envious, and they was like, we finna kill this nigga. Because of the truth that he was speaking. And at the end of the day, Joseph was telling the truth. That he should rule over his brothers and them, even though he was the youngest one. And he was just speaking truth. And it's just that simple. Motherfuckers don't like that shit. Kentucky is out here. Let's see what else. Now we back at the foster care program, okay? So something with the foster care program and money and abuse also goes hand in hand here, okay? Yeah, somebody was hoping that you was going to be unable to cope. But it's not happening like that, okay? Something was supposed to be kept exclusive, like a secret within a group, but it's actually going to go viral, okay? Yeah, and it's something that went on in somebody's home. Something's going viral about what went on in someone's home. Anchorage, Alaska is out here. Karmic soulmate is out here too, or in somebody's marriage, okay? Somebody's definitely overthinking the situation. Don't do that. I'm back, y'all. Somebody's trying to keep somebody's kids from them out of spite. Okay, so if you're going through that, they want to use your kids to try to get you to react a certain way. They want to keep your kids from you out of spite. Soul compromise is out here as well. I seen a post on Facebook that it was by a baby daddy or whatever, but he's basically said, if my baby mama is trying to keep my child from me for no reason, and she wants to fight and argue, then I'm just going to keep moving on with my life. And she's just going to be a single parent because I'm not dealing with that shit. And then I don't know who posted this, but it was one of my Facebook friends. And then she was like, niggas will fight for, they block, but they won't fight for their kids. And I don't think that she read that post correctly because it said that she was holding the child for him for no reason. Basically, they broke up and she was holding the child for them for no reason. And she wants him to now fight for the child. What the fuck you fighting for? Either you want me to be a parent or you don't. And I agree with him on that point in that manner, in that instinct, because I have 2 children that are now grown. That motherfuckers didn't want me to be a part of their life. So I stopped fighting. The grown ones that I had to give up, I stopped fighting. Fuck that. I ain't did shit wrong, so I'm not finna keep on trying to fucking fight and be stressed out and crying over motherfuckers and all that other shit. I'm not gonna do that shit. Move on with your life, brother. I agree. Why stay stuck in that situation? You don't want to fight, she want to fight. You're offering to be in the child's life, but you don't have to deal with that person. If she want to fight about it, shit, she can fight with herself. You said Joseph and the King of Dreams. That's right. Those dreams, whatever gifts that he had, they were trying to kill him because of the gifts that he had and the favor that he had amongst the universe. But those gifts took him so far. So far. What else do we have? Roommate from hell. So it is about something that went on in somebody's home. Okay, whether it was any type of abuse or gaslighting or whatever. I hate to say this next card, that's why I paused. Somebody's gonna lose a child because of this, these energies, and it could be like, you know, your abusers. Now they're older, they have children. That shit falls back on your children when you do shit like this and you haven't paid your karmic debt, your generational curses. That's how generational curses are created. Somebody went out and did some fuck shit, they didn't pay for it, and now it's on the back of somebody else. And it just keeps going and getting worse and growing and getting worse until somebody comes along and stops that curse there. You get what I'm saying? But somebody is going to lose a child because they refuse to admit their wrongs, or they've been out here hurting children. They also been talking shit, word magic, meaning they're putting their mouths on you. You ain't never gonna be shit. You gonna be a hoe. Ain't none of your relationships gonna last. Oh, you just got married. You gonna be divorced in a year, or that nigga gonna cheat on you or whatever. I'll give you an example of that. I done been through everything, man. Just moved to Louisiana. I'm in a relationship with Baba D. And the girl that I'm with, her cousin picks us up or whatever. Dude takes one look at me and he was like, oh yeah, I'm finna hook you up. And the dude I'm with telling him this is my woman, right? You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, I'm finna hook you up with one of these Southern girls or whatever. You don't need her. I'm finna give you one. And he said that shit right in front of me. Right in front of me. Word magic. Just speaking over our relationship. And we did end up breaking up, but it wasn't over a Southern girl. Okay? Having flashbacks. This reading is really a fucking synchronicity. Because I was like, I don't want to dig too much in that because I'll have flashbacks. And literally, there's a card that says having flashbacks. Yeah, I'll be having flashbacks about how kind I was and how gentle I was and how innocent I was around these fucking alligators, these fucking wolves, these fucking monsters. Okay? Somebody's definitely neglecting their health issues, and their health issues, as so above, so below, it's probably because of what they have done in their past that they never repented for. They stayed in that energy. So now it's reflecting in their bodies, okay? Now we have confidence, the spirit wanted you to stand up in confidence. Now we have lack of confidence upright. Confidence was in reverse, but I know that that's not going to be my tribe, okay? Lack of confidence is what these people wanted you to have, but it's not popping, okay? Something's fake, superficial. Okay, so hit the like button, guys. Thank you. This lady is so powerful. I appreciate that. I've always felt like I'm not okay. And I just realized my last few readings back, it's okay to be not okay. Spirit came to me and told me when I was trying to force myself to stay in a high vibration, Spirit came and told me, no, look at what has been done with you. You was kidnapped, you was raped, you were abused, you were child molested. Like you had all these crazy people around you. You were raised by psychopathic killers, a group of them. It's okay for you to not be okay. Get it out of you. Get that out of you. It's going to be okay for you to do those things. I know they cut me off, okay? You said, didn't they come to his palace after they fell for food or something? Yes, exactly. These people are going to need you at the end of the day. And I told y'all, if I was Joseph, you bitches going to starve. Y'all all finna starve. I'm not even finna let you catch a crumb. I'm gonna make sure I got my animals underneath the table so you don't get shit. So my cats and my dogs can eat this motherfucking crumbs that's being dropped. Bitch, you ain't getting shit. Yes, they did. They tried to murder him. They sold him into slavery. They threw him in a pit. He ended up incarcerated. That's how he spent most of his years, all off of that one action that his brothers did out of jealousy and envy. And then they come around during the famine and he rules over the food, over the seeds of the land, and now they're hungry and they need something. Oh, Joseph, you know, we ain't really mean to kill you, sell you off into slavery, break our father's heart and tell him that you was dead. Could you please just give us a crumb off your table? Nah, bitch. But see, he was nice. Of course, he's a Bible character. And so are we, actually. We Bible characters, too. Our stories are being written right now as we walk it out. And this new and improved version of Joseph in the multicolored coat is going to involve a whole new generation of motherfuckers who don't turn the other cheek. Okay? And you're not going to be able to eat from our table. I'm going to let you die just like you left me for dead. And don't tell me that's not God-like, because God is the God of the Old Testament just as he is the New Testament. And he doesn't change. He always stays forever. So even though he became a little nicer in the New Testament, that old God that will smite the fuck out your ass is still there and can be brought up at any time. Okay? Yeah, you're going to be taking a step in the right direction. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay? You said even in mythology, gods have flaws. That's right. That's why I aligned so much with these deities and befriended them so much, because it let me know that they were not perfect. Even Obatala Obatala was an alcoholic, just like Noah. Obatala making human bodies in that shit, got too drunk and was like, oh shit, I created someone with a deformity. Let me put this, what was that, wine. He had some like coconut wine or some shit. Let me put this shit down. Palm wine. Let me put this palm wine down right quick because I done fucked up. And that's why he cares for the children and the people that have special needs and disabilities, because he know his ass was drunk when he started to create. You know what I'm saying? So it does. And it helps you to drop that religious aspect of I have to be perfect. It's a lot of people, even in spirituality, they still taking this Christian mentality about approaching their ancestors and their deities. Well, let me fix this part of my life first, or let me stop this first, or let me do this first, or do I need to pray to them like, oh, Father, how art thou? No, you don't need to do none of that shit. You can go straight to your ancestors, angels, and guys like, what the fuck is this? And yield more results than if you went fake to Jesus like, Father God, in the name of Jesus, I come to you today so humbly. You going to get more done with that raw emotion and with your flaws than you'll ever get done with that fake shit. When it comes to spirit, that's real. Somebody's name is Isaiah. Okay, spirit is making an escape route for you. So don't worry, you're going to get out of this situation. You are thinking clearly, even if you did some drugs because you was on pain, you was in pain because of the shit that you have dealt with. God sees your pain. They feel your pain. The ancestors feel your pain. Your soul tribe feels your pain. I bet you if you stop one day, just if you already did drugs today, stop tomorrow and watch how clearly your mind just come right back like you ain't never lost that motherfucker. You only have to get yourself enough to face these demons that have been placed inside of you to get rid of them, and then you're going to be cool. Then you'll be recreationally using because there's no addiction in your DNA. Shit, you'll be like, shit, you want to party tonight? Let's party tonight. And it ain't no, I'm partying because I'm trying to numb myself. I'm partying because now I'm going to have me some fun. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm trying to numb or heal something. I don't know who I'm talking to with this drug thing, but I'm here to tell you, okay? I ain't done no all kind of crazy drugs, but I am addicted to marijuana. I ain't gonna lie to nobody about that shit. That's why if I don't smoke weed, I make sure I get me a little THC vape or whatever. I'm addicted to that shit. I ain't gonna lie about that. I have popped the bean before and I did some shrooms, okay? I already know that you don't have to be addicted to anything, especially if you're a chosen one. All you gotta do is heal. That's all you gotta do. Spirits jumping in bodies in reverse. So again, they were trying to replace you, like body snatch you with somebody who's all hurt and fucked up inside versus somebody who's healed, that natural bubbly child that was happy just to see the butterflies and to see the rainbows and to see the poofy clouds in the sky. They try to body snatch that child from you by molestations, abuse, neglect, or whatever. They try to body snatch that and then replace it with somebody who's just like them. Cold-hearted, ignorant, strung out on drugs. And don't think that these family members that did this shit to you are not on drugs. They just hide it well with their professional jobs and their college degrees. Okay? They're just hiding it well with their professional jobs and their college degrees. And I promise you that I got proof of that shit too. When I did a background check on a bitch that was supposed to be my mama, I seen several cocaine charges on her shit. And I'm looking at that shit like, who are you, bitch? Who are you? I've only known, people were mad so good. I've only known church-going nurse Marion. But when I do a background check on you, bitch, because I don't think you my mother anymore, I see coaching minors, cocaine possession 3 or 4 times. I don't even have a weed charge on my record. Same motherfuckers that's criticizing you about how you parent your children are the people that should have never been around children. Okay? Okay, David, again, I'm getting that energy of somebody being thrown in the lion's den and being untouched. Them lions had not eaten so long, but they knew not to touch you. This also puts me in the mind of when I went to the store the other day. It was this big ass blue pit bull, and the owner was with it, but the owner didn't have a leash on him. I locked eyes with the pit bull. And I know the pit bull is going to run at me because I'm used to the way that animals respond to me because of the spirit that I have. And she's actually scared from me because the speed that her dog is running up at me. And this dog gets to me and starts to bowing down at my feet and jumping at me. And the dog's name is Archie. She calling Archie like, Archie, get back over here, Archie. And I'm looking at Archie. I'm out petting Archie at this point in time. Like, it's okay, baby. You know you can't go with me, baby. You got to go with your mama. You got to go with your owner. Here, just take the whole thing, son. You got to go with your owner, you know, and she looking at me as Archie. Archie didn't go back to her until I told Archie to go back to his mama. Now, I don't know this big ass pit bull. This motherfucker about big as me. I don't know this pit bull, but I'm telling Archie, you can't come with me, Archie. You got to go with your mama. All right. And the lady, when I sent the dog back to her, the lady, she looking back at me like, bitch, who is you, bitch? I raised this motherfucker pit since a baby. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? And she just kept staring at me as I was walking away like, damn, like, why the fuck would Archie just go to her and then not even listen to me? And I'm the owner. It's because it knew who I was. That dog was bowing down at my feet. Now, a normal person, when they see a pit bull charging them, they're going to scream and be like, oh my God, oh my God. I see them charging me. I start looking the other way. Like, I know this dog is going to come over here and it's going to be hard for me to get this dog back to its owner. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm not afraid of anybody's animals or anything like that because they all have that. They all react the same way to me. I don't give a fuck what kind of lion it is. When I said lion, what kind of animal it is. And the reason why I said lion is because I was thinking about the time that I went to the zoo and all these people was around the lion's den, right? When I went to the zoo. And I went to the zoo on November 27th, a few years back, and I was still married to the warlock motherfucker, right? And then when I got to the lion's den, there was people all around it, but as soon as I made eye contact with that lion, that motherfucker started roaring. Roar, roar. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I knew it was talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking like, what the fuck is happening? What's going on and shit? I walked up to the motherfucking lion, and the motherfucking lion got quiet. Okay? You said, oh, we got a hater in this bitch. You said, did the shroom help you with your gift? They're spamming our chat, mama. They always do that. That ain't nothing but the warlock and his new bitch and his minions. That's it. So we just laugh at those people at this point in time. We just laugh at those people. They have really nothing else to do. Don't click the links. Y'all can block and report these people. And we just keep going with our message because fuck them for real. You know? And you said the shrooms helped my gift. One time, the other time I was like doing it with Baba D, and we was artists and shit like that. So we were like painting and being creative. So it was really, really fun. It did help expand our creativity as far as the artwork that we were creating. It was both of our first time doing it, and we did this together. But then the second time, it was after we had broke up, and I did it by myself. And I was instantly taken to the underworld, in which I was in a cemetery, and I was sitting on a bench, and Baron Sambi walked up to me. And he did his he put one finger up and he was like, wait a second, right? And then he left for a second and I'm sitting on the bench in the cemetery in the underworld. And then he comes back and all these ancestors are in white and the lion just was back as far as I could see it in the underworld. And it was just white and it was bright. And in the underworld, it was actually pretty dark where I was, but there was a brightness coming off of this line of ancestors. And Baron Sambi came back, right? He came back and he took a key and he opened up my chest. And then each ancestor, each one of those million ancestors, they each came and they fixed a piece of my heart. So that was the last experience that I had. This was like years ago. I haven't done no shrooms in like 3 or 4 years. But that was the experience. They each came and they put something in my heart, or they adjusted something in my heart, or they healed something in my body. Like my chest was open on a thing, and they were all coming. Whatever they were putting in my heart, put it in my chest and my heart chakra. It was gold. It was like glistening gold. And it was like a million of these ancestors. They each took their own turn, and they put something there to heal it, or they took something out to help me heal or whatever. So that was the last experience that I had with shrooms, and I probably would do it again if I could, I guess, but I just haven't. I don't know why. Because like I said, I don't know. I'm not just a drug person. I like weed, a lot of it. Okay. But yeah, that was my experience and it was really good. And I'll never forget that. And I was just so grateful. Actually, in reality, I was just sitting on my bed, sitting up on my bed like I would if I was on a park bench up against the wall, kind of leaning on it. But after I came from that trip there to the underworld with the shrooms, I actually was just so grateful, and I had so much gratitude for them healing me. I knew whatever they was doing was helping me to keep going, because I know I was at a point where like, oh my God, like this shit right here, I don't want to just keep doing this life thing because it really fucking sucks. So I knew that they were helping me and healing me and giving me everything that I need to go ahead and continue my walk from that point on. So I was just grateful. The next few days, my vibration was so high after that, because I knew I had been healed. I knew that I had been given special gifts from these ancestors. It was so many of them. I just couldn't even name all of these spirits that were there. It was just so many of them. They were all in white. And they were coming from the underworld. So it was beautiful, okay? First, middle, or last initial is W. Somebody's name could be Anthony. That could be first, middle, or last. Be careful who you have children with. That's what Spirit wants us to do, okay? Doorway between worlds. Now look, We was just talking about my shroom experience. Doorway between worlds. Now, don't abuse that shit. I mean, I was even scared to do it. For one, they smell like shit. They taste like shit. Probably because they're grown and shit. But I was scared to do it. And I did it. You know what I'm saying? And don't abuse it or nothing like that. I don't even think that would be something that you would want to abuse. Honestly. You know? So again, somebody who ever had ulterior motives, it's in reverse now. They're not going to be able to get something off on you. Somebody is having sex with a coworker. Okay, they being real childish. You need to be careful with that energy. Use your wisdom. We got the wise old out here as well. And then we have Eve, which would be the first woman. And I'm going to tell you the truth about how I feel about that Bible story. Okay, there's lots of mythologies and pantheons and everything. But I honestly feel like, first of all, the snake doesn't have hands to give anybody anything, okay? And I'm not trying to blame the man, but we're now in a time where men are extra bitch-like, okay? And if you're a divine masculine, I'm not talking about you, okay? We know the divine masculine is men. Y'all are the manly men, okay? But I really feel like Adam was a bitch. He got caught and he got in trouble, and Eve took the rap for that shit. That's how I feel. Because from what I've experienced, when shit go bad, it's always the woman's fault, no matter what. No matter, even if, like, you know, if you a single mother and you got kids, it doesn't matter if that nigga cheated on you. It doesn't matter if, you know, he beat you. It doesn't matter. You are a woman with kids, and now you're not worth shit because you're a woman with kids. It don't matter about the actual factuals of the situation that you ended up in or how you ended up in the situation that you're in. Nobody wants to hear that side of the story. All they need to see is that you're a single woman with kids. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like, you know, Adam, he beat that shit and Eve took the rap and blamed it on her. Everything's always the fucking woman's fault. But anyways, March is out here as well. Broke hoes is out here. Somebody out on money. All right. And so divine masculines, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take responsibility for y'all actions or whatever. I just don't want y'all to discount single mothers because so many niggas have passed me up thinking that I'm looking for a baby daddy or I need a baby daddy. And then truth be told, I don't need shit because my kids is taken care of. All I need is a nigga to pipe it down every now and then. But my kids is taken care of. I'm taken care of because the spirit take care of us. We don't have a need. That's not met. The only thing I can use a nigga for is companionship. But a motherfucker just look at you and be like, oh, where your baby daddy at? And even if you told them that this person was wrong and treated you wrong, they don't give a fuck, bitch. You got kids. Okay? That's all they give a fuck about. And divine feminists is not looking for no niggas to come in and take care of their kids because they are aware that the spirit provides all. Period. So just get that out y'all minds and hear people out when they telling you their story. Everybody's story is not the same. There's bitches out here that got 5-6 kids, 5-6 baby daddies. I was married twice. Who the fuck gets married to end up a single mother? Right? First husband went to the penitentiary. I didn't do anything wrong. He made his choices. He went to the penitentiary. Second husband ended up being a psychopathic fucking warlock murderer motherfucker who was a preacher. Now, how is this shit my fault? Somebody tell me how this is my fault, please. You know, I'll wait on that shit. Okay, but I'll still get blamed for it or a nigga look at me sideways, even though I'm beautiful and everything and I got everything I need and want all that other shit. He still look at me crazy. Like, bitch, you have kids. Okay, nigga, and so do you. You just didn't push them out your body. Costa Rica is out here, so somebody could be going to Costa Rica. Cameroon. Spirit is sending in someone new. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. Morphing into demons. Be careful. Watch people's eyes. Watch people's body language. You'll be able to see them. You'll be able to see them transform, okay? Yeah, somebody try to rewrite your destiny. It's in reverse. Rewriting destiny in reverse. They try to make you lose hope. They made deals with devils that they could not pay. So I'm also getting that these people could have done this shit as a form or a means to sell your soul. Sexually traumatizing you to get you in a succubus, incubus energy. You feel me? To get you out here hoeing, to get you out here feeling less than yourself or selling your body. They couldn't pay the devil the debts that they had already created. So they said, I'll tell you what, I'll let you have my little niece, my little nephew, my daughter, my son. Okay. 2, 4, 6 is out here. 2 is your bouncing out of the scales. 4 is your solid foundation. 6 is your spiritual awakening. And that will be 6, 6, which is like as so below spiritual awakening. And then you put those 6s together, then you get 12. The 1 is the new beginning. The 2 is the balancing out of the scales. And then the 3 is the mind, body, and soul coming together as one, okay? We got baby daddy drama out here. Flip it if you are male. Baby daddy drama. They finna get a rude awakening. Fucking with you. Okay, yeah, because you on your victory lap by Nipsey Hussle. Okay, yeah, these people are zombies. So don't worry about that. Something's going to be on the BBC News. Sweet child of mine, like I said, even if you're 50 years old and you're unhealed from being molested or whatever, traumatized, abandoned, you're still that little child. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Until you heal it, that little child is still inside of you and it's still suffering. And that's what scripture means about saving your, not scripture, but spirit means when they say save yourself, tap into the inner Christ. I literally had to go and find myself and save me. Didn't no motherfucking body, all those people in my family, quotation marks, none of those people did anything to help me or save me or get me out of that situation. None of them. That little girl inside of me had to come find me and say, hey, look at this shit here. This is you on this motherfucking flyer. This is you. Save me. Nobody saved me. I need you as grown me to come back and save me. And that's what I've been trying to do here. Okay? Balancing of the scales. Things are going to be balanced out. Look, get a lawyer because you're going to get paid. You finna get paid. Get you a lawyer. If you come into somebody, first thing you need to be doing, chosen one, is going to get you a lawyer. You finna get paid for those abuses that you went through, those child molestations, that fucking abandonment, the child neglect. You're gonna get paid. And you're also gonna be able to sue the people that didn't do shit. Like if you was in the foster care program, you're gonna be suing their ass. Because they didn't help you. They didn't do what they needed to do to make sure that you were safe. They didn't do what they needed to do to make sure that you weren't being placed with another child molested after they just took you out of a home where you were being molested. Okay, spirit number 778. 7 is the completion. 8 is the solidification. Like literally, somebody completed 2 lifetimes worth of shit this lifetime. Somebody's name is Emily. All right, we got fish energy, which is Pisces energy, water energy. I is in the marketplace. This is the face of Oya. You know, all the different faces have different names. This is the face of Oya that is over the marketplace. So if you go to the grocery store, you can find eyes in there. If you go to an outside market, you can find eyes in there. Anywhere where money and goods can be exchanged, you can find that face of Oya there. Also, the earth realm is the marketplace, right? So what's being marketed, you guys? We're the ones that are being marketed. When they come and harvest, they're harvesting the spirits. They're harvesting from the earth plane, which is why it's important for you to continue to bear fruit while you're here and do good things while you're here. Because they also, what do? They also purge the marketplace, which means any expired goods got to go. Anything molding got to go. Anything no longer producing fruit has to go. Okay? Sunrise to sunset. Something's over. Whatever it was, it's over, okay? Spirit's about to give you an energy boost. I like that, okay? You're about to receive some type of energy boost. That also puts me in the mind frame of my experience with shrooms. I got an energy boost from them. Somebody is definitely a murderer. Okay? That energy is out here. Somebody's name could be Pierre. Somebody's name could be Kelly. Somebody's name could be Pierre Kelly or Kelly Pierre. Okay? There's a forest fire out here. So fire energy as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That is all the energies that I have for you guys. If you guys would like to book a personal, do it while I have it on sale, because I'm telling you, I'm changing that description bar on the 1st of the month back to $100. Okay? That description bar is going back to $100. And then the only time that you will receive a discount is if, you know, a special portal day comes up, or it is the Sunday reading special, which we probably will not be doing this month because the prices are already low, and that's the sale that we're going to go to. Again, if you'd like to support the channel in any way, you can do so just by hitting the like button, sharing the video, watching the commercials. You can do a monetary donation. You don't have to, but if you want to, we got Super Chat, we got Venmo, we got Cash App, we got PayPal. We're trying to raise $150 million gazillion around these parts so everybody can be rich. You know what I'm talking about. But I love you guys so much. I will be back later on today with some messages. I was trying to see how much they was going to cut me off, whether or not I was going to be pre-recording my messages or not. So right now, so far, so good. I may just pre-record some just to keep going without having to worry about it. But other than that, I love you guys so much. Truth gang, 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 gang. I'm out this bitch.